Hey guys, Chris Chavez here from ChavezCreative Company. Hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's episode, we are going to talk about time management. This was a topic that was a suggestion, and it was a great suggestion because I haven't really covered this yet. And the thing with time management, we all need to work on maximizing our time wisely so that we're adequately creating content that's going to hold value to propel our business forward. So there's a couple of things on here that we're going to talk about that's going to help you, and I'm just going to talk about also what I do in my business so that you can kind of see my workflow and how I do things. But before we dive into today's episode, guys, if this is your first time visiting my channel, please hit that like, subscribe, notification bell to be notified of all things as I create them. So the first thing on this list kind of echoes my last episode, and it's creating a content calendar. Now the reason why this is going to be on that episode and this episode is because it will help you in understanding what needs to be created, and in turn that's going to save you a crazy amount of time when you go into recording or taking photos, whatever the content may be. The information that's going to be provided within this calendar is a roadmap. It's going to let you know when a post is going to happen, where the post is going to happen, what kind of content it's going to be, even the team member that's going to create it. So when you have all of these things organized, think about how much time that's going to save. And okay, this is supposed to be a video. Mike's going to do it. It's going to go on Facebook 3 o'clock on Tuesday. You know it. Bam, it's there. It's set. That saves you a lot of time. Instead of sitting there, you create the content and you're like, okay, do I need to put this on Instagram or Facebook? So who wants to do it? Mike, Tina, you know what I mean? Like, it just saves time in that actually content creation going into that. Organization before creation. I know it. I know that sounds like a really gimmicky little tagline, but it's true. You need to be organized. And something like this is a great start. So what I suggest is pick one day a week, Monday, whatever, it doesn't matter what day is best for your business. Create this calendar. I suggest Mondays because it's the start of your week, or Fridays so that you can prepare for the next week. Start to create that calendar. It's going to be a crucial first step in going forward with what you need to create. And it also allows for your entire team to be on the same page, right? So if Mike comes in and he's like, oh, I thought I was supposed to be filming this, but he, if you don't have anything created, he doesn't see, oh no, Tina was supposed to be doing this. And then you just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just getting everyone on the same page is going to help everything, every little aspect of your business, especially in saving time. And if you need help in creating these type of calendars, there are some free platforms and some paid platforms that you can use to help kind of get you forward. You can use things like True North, Honeybook, Monday.com, or ClickUp. I personally use Monday.com because I love their UI. It's really easy to navigate. They have a ton of templates that you can really just mold and bend to what's going to help keep you organized. And the organization within those templates just make it really customizable to fit your needs. And now this is not sponsored by Monday.com. It's just a platform that I use and I really do enjoy. So check it out. Okay, so the next thing on this list is set time limits when it comes to brainstorming with your team. The thing that you don't want to do is to spend hours with your team trying to brainstorm a different way to promote a product or service. What you want to do is come up with 5 to 10 good ideas, then start whittling them down from least important to most important so that you know what to focus on or what to save for another kind of campaign. It's a simple process that'll kind of help unravel the things that you may not even have thought about within that campaign, or things that aren't really that important, and you can kind of, like I said, shove away for another day. So next on this list is storyboarding. Now, I did talk about this in the previous video, but yet again, it's very important in your time management. So I know storyboarding is going to dive more into the pre-production side of things, but if you neglect creating a storyboard for a video that you're going to do, it's like going into a test without studying, right? You don't know what you're going to do. To go into something blindly is really going to affect that that video, that story, the value. So storyboards provide a breakdown of each shot so that you can visually know what is going to happen within that project. And within storyboarding, don't worry if you're not a good drawer. You just draw stick figures or anything that's going to help you visually have a cue as to how something is going to play out. It doesn't have to be a drawing too. You can just write it. But as long as you have the storyboard figured out and mapped out, then going into that creation process, the timing of filming these things, it's just gonna go. And you're gonna film this thing in a good, healthy amount of time so that you can capture the things that you know you need to capture. So storyboarding also helps with editing. It helps you save time in that really long editing process. Because you have that storyboard already set up, as you're filming, you're editing in your mind, so that way when you actually get to your computer, it's gonna go a lot faster. You know exactly where the cuts are gonna be made and how things are gonna flow. So your time from the storyboard all the way to editing will be cut in half because you have it all mapped out and planned. And last but not least, guys, is automation. Learn to love automation. So what I mean by automation is if you have a ton of social media platforms that you post on daily, automation will push that stuff out automatically for you, so you're not going to each and every individual platform and posting and writing and all that stuff. It just shoots it all at one time. And automation will help to improve efficiency and also maximize your ROI within those campaigns. And check out some of those paid and free platforms like Social Bee, Social Pilot, Buffer, even Facebook Business Suite has a really good setup for you. That's what I use. And it doesn't matter which platform you use, just learn to love automation because it'll save you so much time in social media posting and all your social media content. I mean, you are letting the system know what day and what time and what platform you want to push the stuff out. All you got to do is set that time and walk away. And then it just uploads to it, uploads to those platforms of your choice. So it's this may be something you may already know about automation or use automation, but if you don't, if you really haven't just explored that world, check it out, try it. It's gonna save you a lot of time. I think I talked about this on the last episode, but for me, Mondays are my marketing Mondays. So for example, this episode, I had everything already created. I knew what I was gonna talk about. I had my bullet points. I had the thumbnails already created. I know when and what time I'm gonna post these things. So it's already set. All I had to do is the day that I was gonna record, which is today, Wednesday, I knew when I was gonna record it, what time, so that I adequately have set enough time for me to record, to edit, and then move on to other stuff in my business for the day. So it's just scheduling, right? Scheduling what you're going to do, plan it out, and your time will not be wasted, I guarantee it.